Hi everyone! There's something undeniably intriguing about a full moon. It's a celestial spotlight that has, for eons, captivated the human imagination and woven itself into the tapestry of our myths and folklore. Among these tales is the curious notion that the full moon has a peculiar influence on our four-legged friends. The silvery glow that bathes the world seems to incite whispers of change in animal behavior, particularly in dogs. Does this luminous orb truly hold sway over our pet's demeanor, inciting a restlessness or unease not seen under a less illustrious sky? This age-old question beckons us to explore the connection between the moon and our dog's behavior, a topic shrouded as much in mystique as it is in scientific curiosity. Let's embark on a journey to unravel the myth and mystery surrounding the full moon and its alleged effects on our loyal canine companions. The full moon's ghostly radiance has cast long shadows over countless generations and cultures, stirring the imagination and superstitions alike. This fascination isn't just a human affair. It extends to the animal kingdom, where the lunar cycle has been anecdotally linked to behavioral shifts. From the domesticated corners of pastoral farms to the wild expanses where folklore was born, the full moon has been both witness and catalyst to an array of animal activities. In the world of myth, it's the enchanting force that transforms man into beast, as werewolves howl in the throes of their metamorphosis. But beyond the realms of legend, even farmers who are arguably some of the most pragmatic of observers have witnessed their livestock becoming unusually restless or active when the night sky is dominated by the moon at its fullest. These observations are not isolated incidents, but are threads in a rich tapestry of lunar lore. Indigenous tribes across various continents have looked to the moon as a potent force, capable of influencing the energies of living beings. In their eyes, animals were not merely passive dwellers in the moonlit nights, but participants in a greater cosmic dance, acting as vessels for lunar energy. They noted that behavior seemed magnified, more intense, as if the animals were under the thrall of some celestial rhythm. Such beliefs have trickled down through time, merging with collective experiences and scientific curiosity, to form a narrative about the moon's mysterious pull. Even today, in a world where science often eclipses myth, the full moon continues to hold a place of wonder, leading us to question what influences it may indeed exert on the natural world, and in particular, our closest animal companions, the dogs who share our homes and lives. In the scientific community, the moon's influence is an accepted fact in certain contexts, particularly when considering its undeniable effect on Earth's tidal forces. This natural satellite's gravitational pull is mighty enough to sway the vast oceans, so it's not entirely implausible to consider its potential impact on biological organisms. Animal behavior, complex and often enigmatic, could conceivably fall under this lunar sway. Some scientific inquiries have tentatively pointed towards a correlation, noting patterns like the uptick in emergency visits during times of a full moon. These patterns suggest that there may be more than just legend to the stories of heightened animal activity beneath the full moon's glow. However, this field of study is fraught with inconsistencies and variables that challenge the establishment of a clear causal relationship. While some research hints at the moon's effect, other studies cast doubt, showing no substantial behavioral changes that correlate with lunar phases. The challenge lies in separating coincidence from causation, anecdote from evidence. Are animals truly sensing and reacting to the lunar cycle, or are these observed patterns a trick of human perception, a desire to find connections in the randomness of nature? Researchers diligently pursue these questions, employing rigorous scientific methods to determine whether the movements of celestial bodies resonate through the behavior of our canine companions. The quest for understanding continues, with the hope that future findings will shine a light on these shadowy anecdotal claims, providing clarity on whether the full moon does indeed cast its spell over the animal world. The tales of the full moon's effects on dogs are as varied as the breeds themselves, recounted by pet owners who observe their furry companions becoming inexplicably stirred during these lunar events. Descriptions of dogs howling more than usual, displaying a peculiar restlessness, or even becoming uncharacteristically anxious have long peppered conversations among dog enthusiasts. The anecdotal evidence is substantial, with many a nighttime quiet shattered by a chorus of canine voices seemingly serenading the moon, or by the sudden restive pacing of a pet that is otherwise calm. These lunar tide behaviors are shared widely across online platforms as communities of dog lovers seek to understand the experiences of their pets through shared stories and collective observations. Yet, veterinarians approach such anecdotes with caution. The observed surge in erratic behavior among pets during the full moon, a phenomenon that some veterinarians do indeed note, is intriguing but not conclusively linked to the lunar cycle. These professionals operate in a realm where data must underpin theory, and while they may witness an increase in visits or unusual activities during the full moon, the leap to a lunar cause is one they are reluctant to make without rigorous scientific validation. This prudent skepticism prompts a deeper investigation into environmental or social factors that might also account for such changes in behavior, underscoring the need for more structured research to validate or debunk the enigmatic lunar effect on canine behavior. The luminous glow of a full moon does more than just provide a backdrop for poets and dreamers. It bathes the night in an almost ethereal light that has tangible effects on the behavior of nocturnal and crepuscular creatures. This amplified natural light can disrupt the circadian rhythms of dogs, accustomed as they are to a pattern of light and dark. Their nocturnal counterparts in the animal kingdom become more active, their movements more discernible, and this in turn can prompt a heightened state of vigilance in our canine friends. The unusual activity, combined with the altered lighting, may indeed contribute to disrupted sleep patterns, increased barking or howling, and a general sense of restlessness or agitation in dogs, especially those in urban settings where such disruptions are amplified by proximity and quantity of diverse species. The full moon's impact extends beyond the celestial, stirring the environment in subtler yet significant ways. The moon's gravitational influence is powerful enough to alter the tides, leading to higher coastal waters. While dogs may not directly perceive these changes, the associated effects on coastal wildlife can cascade through the ecosystem, indirectly affecting canine behavior. Human behavior, too, often changes with the full moon, from heightened social activities to cultural events that celebrate its occurrence. These alterations in human patterns can unsettle pets, making them more alert or even anxious. Dogs, with their keen senses and strong attunement to their owner's activities, may respond to these environmental shifts with behavioral changes, suggesting that the full moon's influence, albeit indirect, is not merely a figment of the imagination, but a reflection of a dynamic, interconnected world. For those who find their canine companions are agitated or restless during the full moon, maintaining a sense of normalcy and structure can be a great comfort to pets. Consistency in daily routines is a cornerstone of canine security. Regular feeding times, walks, and play sessions can anchor a dog's day and provide a reassuring predictability. On nights when the moon is at its fullest and brightest, creating a serene environment can be particularly beneficial. Employing white noise machines or playing soft, soothing music can help mask the heightened sounds of nocturnal activity that might otherwise disrupt a dog's rest. Dimming the lights and drawing the curtains can also help simulate the darkness that signifies it's time to wind down, countering the moon's vibrant glow. Before bedtime, especially during the full moon, engaging in gentle, calming activities can pave the way for a peaceful night's sleep for your pet. This could be a gentle massage, a warm cuddle session, or even some quiet play with a favorite soft toy. These activities not only serve to relax your dog, but also strengthen the bond between pet and owner, reinforcing a sense of safety and trust. This calming pre-sleep routine can signal to your dog that despite the bright sky outside, it is indeed time to rest. For particularly anxious dogs, ensuring they have a comfortable, secure sleeping area, possibly with a favorite blanket or bed, can provide an additional layer of comfort, helping them to settle despite the lunar luminosity outside. The scientific community has yet to reach a consensus on the full moon's influence on canine behavior, but a growing body of anecdotes and studies indicates it's a phenomenon worth investigating further. The interplay between environmental shifts, such as changes in light and visibility during the full moon, and dog behavior remains an area ripe for discovery. It's also possible that our own perceptions shape the narrative, attributing changes in pet behavior to the lunar cycle. Nevertheless, the full moon undeniably occupies an enduring place in the realm of animal behavior and the practices we adopt in caring for our pets. This celestial body's role in the night sky continues to intrigue and influence how we interpret and manage the behavior of our canine companions. Have you noticed any peculiar behaviors in your dogs during the full moon? Share your stories in the comments below. Observing and discussing our pets' behaviors can lead to better understanding and potentially more mindful care strategies. Consider keeping a behavior diary for your pet to track any changes over several lunar cycles. It might provide fascinating insights into your furry friend's habits. Until next time.